Hey everyone, welcome to my first video on how I show you how to make Haitian Epis. Haitian Epis is just mixed with spices and greens, other herbs mixed together to just use as the main ingredient in every Haitian dish that you know. So here I'm just showing you my green onions. Obviously you rinse all of your greens, everything that you're using, make sure it's clean, it's washed, your hands are clean. And I just take a cutting board and my knife and I just cut them into small pieces to add to my blender. My blender is small. My other blender that I had, the bigger one broke. So I'm just going to have to use a smaller one, like the little bullet ones, the NutriBullets, I think they call them. Yeah, so this is just me putting them in the little blender. The whites that you see is the onions. I cut them out earlier, but you didn't see that in the video. These are just bell peppers that I'm just removing the insides, as you can see, that seed part. And then I'm just taking it, cutting into smaller chunks. The point, you don't have to cut them too precise, too small or too big. You just want them at a size where you can actually blend them and they're not stuck in the blender. So you just cut them out like a small, decent size. Then I'm able to actually fit them all in the blender. And I do this about twice because you see how small the blender is. I can't put too much, otherwise it can get stuck or I can even break this blender. And that we don't want. So I just take them and I really crush them in and make sure that it fits. And I just repeat the steps twice. Some ingredients I use, some I don't. These are just the Scotch bonnets, I think they call them. Yeah. Some I keep the seeds, some I kind of don't, but these I decided to keep the seeds because they give the epis a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a spice. So I just removed the head part from them, and then I just put them in the blender so I can blend them all together. Again, all of these are washed, so you don't just use them and put them right into your blender. Make sure they are washed and clean. We don't want to just use them straight from the market. That's how you get sick. So these are just parsleys. I'm just cutting them up again, small, so I can fit them all into the blender. My hands are clean and I'm just doing what I gotta do here. Put them all in and then squish them in as far as I can go. Make sure I get them all in. Here I'm just taking garlic, again, cutting them up into small pieces and putting in the blender. So it's just a repeat of me taking each individual ingredient, making sure it's clean, cutting them or peeling them however I need to get them, cut them into small pieces and add them into my blender. Here I'm just taking my thyme, they call them, THYME. So I use that. Again, you wash them and just cut them into small pieces. Add to the blender. Here, if you see me just keep looking over my shoulder, I'm watching it was like a type of Korean show. I forget the name of it on Netflix. It was very interesting. I was trying to watch it and do this at the same time, hopefully not cutting my fingers. Again, pushing them in, squishing them in. Here you can see me using my chicken powder that you can get in that international section where the Hispanic section and the Caribbean section is, in the little Goya packets. You can use one or two, doesn't matter. It's up to your preference. And I'm using an Italian seasoning. Again, I don't use measurements. I just go based off how much I kind of want to use because it's a blend. Here I'm using onion salt. Put a little bit of that. You can use it, you don't have to, but this is just what I had at the house and I decided to use. I'm using paprika. garlic powder. And I used that Goya powder. I know this is famous. Everyone has used this, or most people have used it. Oregano. And salt, one of the real main ingredients, because you can add all of these spices, but without salt, you're gonna feel like something's missing. You need salt. And of course, not too much, but enough where you can taste it a little bit. You could use lemon juice. You can use the yellow or the green one. It doesn't matter. Or you can use both. Since I didn't have the lemons to squeeze and I had this laying around, so I just used the juice. It's fine. And adding the juice and some oil here, I use vegetable oil. It's going to give the ingredients like a smooth blend, so you're not blending the herbs dry. So you'll get a more like smooth blend. And you want to blend it till it's smooth and nothing too chunky. Here, I couldn't find the top cover, so I just used any cover that I had from a bowl. So you can see it's mixing beautifully. All the colors are coming together. Just want a smooth consistency so when you're marinating your meats, there's no chunks in it. That's the whole point of Epis. It's just like it helps you marinate and prepare your food a lot easier. So you blend it for a couple minutes up until you see it smooth. And here you just put in a little container. Here, again, I did it twice so I can get a good amount. And you just store it in your fridge for up until when you're going to use it again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you finally learned how to make Haitian Epis. Thank you for watching.